Hello, hello, gamers. What's up? Hello, everybody. Hello, Epic. Hello, Viddy. Hello, Fern. Glad to see all my pals in the Twitch chat on this fine March afternoon. Pizza bagels. I think I've only had bagel bites, but I'm bagel bites. Bagel bites once in my life. Yeah, they're okay. Epic says, gonna play a bit of God of War Ragnarok, the GOAT, and then work on some crafts. Very cool. I'm excited today. We're playing the Dead Cells Castlevania DLC, which is the first actual Dead Cell or Castlevania content we've gotten in such a long time. Any new Castlevania, this is the first new Castlevania content in over like almost a decade. So that's exciting. I guess you can count the Smash characters as new Castlevania content. Epic is making Switch dock covers, a Majora's Mask and a Samus Aran one. Very cool. I want to see those. If you want to post live updates, I will bring them onto stream. No problem. Yes, as friend is linked, I have written written my impressions so far. I have not beaten the DLC. Maybe we'll do that live on stream. Who knows? Gosh, sorry. But so the review that we have to meet embargo is just our review in progress. I have a pretty good understanding of what's going on in this DLC at this point. But you can read the thoughts thus far there at VGG. In short, I'm in love. Are you in our Discord? You don't have to be in our Discord. You can just DM me if you want. But if you want to join the Discord, you can drop the Discord command there in chat. And then you'll be able to hop in there, and I can just pull those directly in. Oh, Fern got it right ahead of you. And then I'll pull those over onto the stream. We love celebrating our talented pals. Do these work? These do not work. Okay. Does this work? Okay, it's working, but not where it should. That's fine. We're gonna get the Stream Deck back up and operational. We ran out of USB slots for a long time, so we weren't using our Stream Deck. But we shall have that soon. But yeah, the Castlevania DLC. Again, in short, I'm in love. It's reminding me why people keep talking so highly about Dead Cells. A game I bought in early access and have not touched since 2017 before starting up this review. So it was a great excuse to remind myself how great this game is. And yeah, I'm excited to showcase it. Lots of content. I'm gonna actually pull up my review in progress so I have something stuff to source from information wise. There's 14 new weapons, 2 pretty big biomes to explore, 20 new outfits, a bunch of new enemies straight from Castlevania, 51 tracks direct from Castlevania, direct from Konami that you can turn on. at any point, alongside some reworked tracks by the composer of Dead Cells, and some amazing boss fights. So yeah, lots to check out here. Do they have Fleeman? Actually, they don't. God, I keep coughing. I've been coughing all day, and all of a sudden I'm coughing. I know. No, I genuinely think Fleeman would have been a great choice. Yeah, Dead Cells is on. It's on at least PS Plus. I hope I can showcase how great this game is. It is very much. It's a roguelite. It's a very offensive roguelite, though. It's all about moving and killing and moving and killing. You do not want to take your time. And when you get into that flow state where you're just going, it feels so good. And it may be up there with Hades for me, as far as my favorite roguelikes. So, or roguelike. Happy to showcase it here for y'all today. All right, let's see. We got Switch dock cover. Ooh, I didn't realize that. Yo, that's so sick. Okay. Here are Epic's. Oh, why isn't that working this time? What the hell? The same. That's okay, bud. I'll have them on coffee as soon as I get the backing worked out. It works in my head, but not yet practically. Yeah, these look awesome. Here, let me... The same thing I was doing for the paint night is not working now, where I just was literally dragging the images into Discord or into OBS. Hold on. There we go. Look at this, chat. It's a Switch dock cover. I did not realize. I thought it was just going to be a different art form. And I didn't realize it was a perler still, which is so cool. I love that. And I love, again, the reflection of the Metroid is a genius touch there. And then Epic says in the Discord. Oh, and there you go. And the edges of the visor glow in the dark, which is so cool. And then we have that one, and then we have, as Fern said, the Majora's Mask one. Look at the detail. That is so cool. The colors. And again, your perler work is just so good, so smooth. Just works so well. Love it. I really love the little like shine in the eyes. Very cool. Again, Epic said will be available on coffee sometime soon. So I was a little late. We'll hop back in. We'll start streaming properly here. I like trying to find new ways to make things with these. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I like the idea of adapting. Of course, I like the idea of adapting that style into other things. It's really cool. But yeah, I was a little late, but it's because as we cut the music, I was setting something up that lots of our friends have, and I've been waiting to figure out a way to implement it on our stream and quickly toss together. Well, one, dab cam. Yeah, that's the next thing. we've added some more elements to the bottom of our gameplay window here, which is sorely lacking. Here's the game audio. Let me turn that down a little bit. But let's say the moment takes you and you feel like dropping an emote. You know, what would happen if you dropped an emote? We got our little floating emotes. Oh, it's not perfect. It's cutting off on the edges here. But we're gonna work out the kinks. But for now, that's what we got. Got a little emote drop wall floaty emote things. Oh, really? Really, Viddy. Interesting. I don't know how accidental that could be. Yeah, I had to really quickly was just dressing up our gameplay screen a little bit more. Once we hit spring, we'll go back to... Look at them all floating around, jumping around. Once we hit spring, we'll be going back to this guy. It's been a while since we used this screen, but for the winter dark vibes, we're still in dark mode. But let's hop in to Dead Cells. Return to Castlevania. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start out with initially a fresh save, essentially. Look at those floating on by. We're going to start with a fresh save. So that you can see how the DLC starts. I'll show you the setup and some of the first areas of the DLC. And then I'll hop into my save where I'm already, you know, towards the end of the content. And then I will show you after that the Richter mode, which I haven't even touched yet. So this will be live on stream VGG stuff. Oh, yeah, Viddy. So, I don't know. Have you played Dead Cells, Viddy? Because... that is one of Dead Cells' greatest inspirations, is Symphony of the Night. So, they definitely leaned into the Symphony of the Night vibes. And yeah, all right. Let's hop into a fresh save. And I'll show you how easy it is to... you'll see. You'll see, Viddy. We're gonna start with a fresh save. I'll show you how easy it is to hop into this content as a brand new player, because I think that's a key thing too, is like if you're trying Dead Cells for the first time, is it gonna be really hard to get into the stuff? No, it won't. Castlevania's unforgettable characters in gothic setting have arrived in Dead Cells. A gateway to a striking castle has suddenly appeared, and an imposing warrior called Richter asks you to help him vanquish the great evil within. Enticed by the promise of new loot rather than a sense of moral duty, you strike out through the grounds and corridors of the gothic castle to kill this mysterious Dracula. Discover 14 iconic weapons, such as the Vampire Killer, an alternative soundtrack of 60 original Castlevania tunes, so my numbers are wrong. I'm going to update that. And 12 classic tracks in the Dead Cells style. 2 biomes, 3 boss fights, 20 outfits, and the hidden Richter mode where you'll play with his Symphony of the Night moveset. There's a streaming mode. I don't know if we want to try that. I might turn it on when we get into my save file. Let me know if y'all want to try that. It basically lets you fuck with me. Lets everyone in chat fuck with me while I play. But let's hop in. So this is straight up fresh save of Dead Cells. The Beheaded is the main character. This is where his head was chopped off. Aren't you the headless fellow that's been getting around? Huh? Yeah. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Oh, yes, that's right. No tongue. Anyway, it must be strange to be back from the dead. I mean, surely you must have noticed. You can no longer die. I don't really understand it. But you're not the first to find yourself in this situation, if that's what you want to know. Mist can pass? What's that mean? So, we'll do like this first tutorial stage. You'll see again, this is a very fast-moving action platformer. I added a white outline to my character. I think it's nice. It's been a while, okay, Viddy? I really do love Symphony of the Night, but it's been a while, okay? I'm not as much of a Symphony of the Night head as you, okay? Is that what you want to hear, Viddy? What do you want to hear? I'll say what you want to hear. So this is a Metroidvania inspired roguelike with handcrafted rooms, but placed in random order. Right? It's so nice. In the review, I play with that a lot, saying, you know, there's the Konami opened the Vania vaults for Motion Twin, the developers of this game. So here in the beginning, this is tutorial. You are... You're left to kind of just get your feet under you. The main element of Dead Cells progression is these upgrades within certain categories. So there's brutality, which is a lot of physical damage-based stuff. There's tactics, which there are weapons like the bow and arrow, and then there's like deployable tools. Evan, it's been a while. Welcome on in, bud. How's your trip going? Like deployables and like defensive abilities is under tactics, and then survival is like health and again more that kind of beefy tank like ability stuff. I like to go brutality. I'm a full on damage first kind of guy. Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh, wait, we're gonna have to see chat. Okay, so one of the big things, yes, I'm a brutal boy. So one of the things about the game is that there are these doors that only unlock if you do certain things. So a lot of them are time-based, like get to the next room within a certain amount of time, and then some of them are kill 30 enemies without getting hit. Is what this is. So it's either fast or safe. And what you get when you get in these are money, cells, which you'll see the use of in just a second here, and then some good tools. We got a shield here, and we've got a ruby amulet, which reduces the damage received, and then I will also be poisoning enemies that wound me. The titular cells of the Dead Cells. I've picked up a blueprint, which again you will see shortly alongside the cells. So in between rooms, you drop into this space. We meet this guy. Well, look who it is. I'm the collector, and I'm about the closest thing you'll find to decent company around here. Bring me the cells you gather from the others. In exchange, I'll procure a few useful little items for you. Should you stumble upon a blueprint, bring it to me, and I will introduce you to some more experimental items. So, here in the collector's room, you will use cells that you gather from enemies and from, again, like that secret room I got into, to unlock permanent things that will be added to the shuffle of your roguelike experience. So these are permanent upgrades that give us... sorry, I'm just looking at this stuff. These are permanent upgrades that give us things that will stick around for every single run. For example, instead of just having our regular little dagger, we can unlock a random melee weapon of all the melee weapons we've unlocked to be waiting for us at the start of every run. You know, shield, bow, a special room that can be found in the first area, a backpack which allows you to carry more than 2 weapons at a time. Right now you can only carry 2. And then again, as you unlock blueprints for certain weapons and shields, you can grab those here by dumping your cells into that. So we'll start with the first upgrade, which is the health flask, which now gives us a potion that we can take down within a chapter. You can refill that at the end of every chapter, so you'll be able to constantly give yourself some nice heals. You can see doing that has now unlocked some stuff for us. We're going to get the gold reserves, which preserves up to 500 gold when you die. Every time you die, obviously, with the roguelike, you lose everything. Here, through this screen, you're able to unlock some things that carry stuff over between runs. So we'll get the gold reserves. And then let's put some money into random melee weapon. It's good to get something other than our base weapon from time to time. So you can see you'll be coming back. You'll be sinking those cells that you collect into these different categories as you know, decide what's most important to you. All right. We meet this guy, which gives us mutations. Again, these are within the 3 different categories: brutality, tactics, and survival. So I like to go for this one. But sometimes, since we're not getting into the Castlevania content quite yet, I'm not going to take this, which allows you to... It's basically, if you're familiar with Hades, it's like a death defiance type thing where you can, you know, get a second life after you get killed. Let's go with this, which is a plus 16% damage for 8 seconds after killing an enemy. It encourages that playstyle of run, go, kill, run, go, kill. Pile of corpses. Funny, they look a little like me. Oh. One of the things I really appreciate that I didn't remember about Dead Cells when I first started playing it is how cheeky the game is. It's very goofy. How's everybody doing today? Again, we're still in the base content. So there's things like this, like already, right? Metroidvania-esque. I can see there's a thing up there. I don't know how to get past, like, I can't get up there, so I know eventually I'll be able to get up there and get that flower, whatever it is, for future runs once I unlock some ability. So it's a good blend of the traditional Metroidvania style with very straightforward roguelike elements. Well, only one arrow hit the target right in the head. Nice. What's everybody been up to? It's been a minute since I've been around. We got the return of the book club we got the Spartan sandals. We had the return of the book club. So that was really fun. I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things here as we're getting used to our VGG publishing schedule. Again, we have, I don't know what I just picked up. We have, oh, I'm getting extra cells for the rest of this floor. You can see a lot of that Symphony of the Night, Castlevania style design in here. Again, that was a major inspiration for them in making this game. These guys are protected by another flower. Are protected by these training dummies that provide shields. We got an elite enemy down there. Let's see if we can get this guy. Easy money. Got the golden amulet. Damage from projectiles reduced by 75%. I like that. Ready for spring break? When is that for you? I have a friend who's Wait, no, I think that's Evan. Evan's on spring break right now. Very exciting. Yeah, it's such an interesting, because you're a teacher, right, Epic? And so, like, the idea of getting to keep that feeling of, like, keep that excitement of, like, oh, spring break's coming up, you know, like, in past being in school is fun to me. Right, it's a different for the kids. For growing up, it's very much because we're just sick of being in school. But now it's just like a breather from what I'm doing. What is a man? Welcome, fish. 20 months in a row, big money. Go with the hammer. I like a little slow combat. No, I can't recycle yet. I just unlocked that. I'm just showing how easy it is to get to the content. The Castlevania content from a fresh save here. We love the hammer. We love squishing boys. There's two things that you've learned from the stream now. It's that I love brutality and I love squishing boys. So again, as you're watching here, right, like you can see that that gameplay loop I talked about of oh god. Okay, yeah. I was trying to drink the potion. The gameplay loop I talked about of move, kill, go, move, kill, go. It is 100% here. And it's at least the way I play. I think there's probably a way to play a little slower. Ooh. Mushroom bolognese. Okay, okay. Do I look? I feel like this is one of those games where I don't know. It's one of those games that makes me feel like I'm good at video games, even though I feel like I'm just doing very basic stuff. You know what I mean? Does this feel like I just get hit as I'm saying that, but it feels like it looks impressive while you're watching. Krilling it. Bro, did you hear, Fish? Tenkaichi 4, dude. Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is coming out, bro. So there's again some yeah, let's go. The chat getting hype. That's so cool. I thought they might just abandon it with the direction the series has been going with, Kakarot, which I do hope they do a Kakarot too, because Kakarot was so good. The Vine rune, now I've unlocked, again, Metroidvania style, I've now unlocked a progression thing that will let me get to certain areas. Oh, epic. Okay. If there's one that you're going to play, and especially from the more recent era, play Kakarot, because it's basically an entire adaptation of the original Dragon Ball Z from end to end. And it's approachable. It has filler arcs. Like, one of the missions is Goku learning how to drive. Like, that's a mission in this game. It is totally worth checking out. Fighters intimidates me. It looks cool, but it intimidates me. Well, that's why Fighters is scary. But Kakarot has a much more approachable fighting system. It's still kind of hard against some of the bosses, and you have to kind of level up, and has some RPG elements in that way. Yeah, man, I want to play those again. There was also some really cool ones on the SNES that I used to play that were Japanese only. Dragon Ball games are good. Again, another shit. I can't get up there. You know, what's hiding from me there? In my current save file, I still don't know how to get in there. Yeah, right? And like the ones that like it had like a weird RPG element, right? Fish. Castlevania fans with turkey in the wall. Also, video. I got distracted by the game, but I don't want your joke of more like 10 guys eat cheese to get ignored, because that was some beautiful wordplay. I have to know. Did you just come up with that on the spot? Because if you did, this is why we pay you to be in chat. This is why. You earn the big bucks. I definitely did not do this well in my first ever run of Dead Cells. I'm trained now. Didn't get any of the bonus doors this time, but we can put into our random melee weapon. We only need 4 more cells for that. Let's get the Vengeance, which gives us more damage done and less damage taken after we get hit. So I think I would recommend if you want to hop into the DLC, you want to do at least one full run to unlock stuff like the Vine ability that I just got. You want to do this first run, because the way it was presented to me in a review format was that I was free to basically skip past this stuff by resetting the run a few times to get to the content faster. But I think it is a good idea to get some of these base stuff, these base things unlocked early. So now we're in the ramparts of the castle. So the basic storyline is we wake up dead in this prison, and we're looking for a way out. We're looking for answers, and we're heading as high up the ladder as we can, hoping to reach a king that we learn about who's slowly gone mad, dead in a cell. Oh my god, the layers of the name keep going. Yeah, the ice blast was a good pickup because since the hammer is so slow. Hello, Cherry. Welcome on in. Thanks for the follow. We are showing the beginning of a fresh save file of Dead Cells to show how easy it is to get to the DLC content for Castlevania. So this is our first pure run. We'll take that upgrade on the sinew slicer. Welcome on in. Appreciate you. Did the alert show up, by the way? I think I finally added the alerts back to this screen. Did the alert, like, show up with the, you know, cherries now following? Did that show up? Nice. Shit. We're going to take a survival here for, yeah, now that we have a green weapon. You see, the weapons, again, are tiered within these three categories: brutality, tactics, and survival. And now that we have a survival-based weapon, we're going to take that. And it also gives us the biggest health upgrade of the three tier upgrades. Freaking... Let's take it, just in case. Let's take our potion. Ready, chat? First boss. I don't know that we're quite built for it yet. We'll give it a shot. 60. No, I took some hits there at the end. All right, let's get our random melee weapon procced. So now we will get a random of our unlocked melee weapons at the start of every run. And let's pour the rest into recycling. Take our last ability here. I like necromancy. You can recover. Was my mouse on the screen that whole time? You can recover health up to a maximum of 50 HP with your hits. Very vamp-esque. Let's see how this fight goes. We're almost there, chat. We're almost to 200 follows. We're slow, but we're steady with our follow count. Fuck you. Okay. We're gonna drop off and heal. I freaking hate that, dude. Oh, we're gonna wait. My damage is so low. We're dead. I'm just not used to taking that long to take this guy down. But again, roguelike, you die, you come back. So we did one run, but I'll show you now. So we see back already? Seems like you've been having a rough time of it. No. Have you noticed how things seem to change each time you pass through? Huh? One could get to thinking that the island is alive. It's quite ridiculous when you say. Shouldn't you be on your way? So, again, to show how easy it is to get to the content, what you can do is just restart your run. You need to get at least 3 run restarts, so I think that counts. And I died once. I restarted, yeah, and here we go. We're in the, like, original level now. Dinger, welcome on in. How you doing? We are checking out the Castlevania DLC for Dead Cells. Odd kind of place, though, no matter how you look at it. I imagine this will be a sight to behold when you and the collector have lit all the flasks up. You're working on it, aren't you? Obviously, you're chipping away at it. Like all the others. Again, so this is the sign that you've now unlocked the ability to get to the DLC content. When these have officially dropped into view, you are good to go. You are good to start trying out the DLC. We can see we got some new people in here. I know what you've been up to. Oh yes, I know all your dirty little secrets. And I've been writing them all down in my little book. That's what I do. You kill things, I take notes. Okay. So this is just your stats screen, keeping track of everything you've unlocked and all the things that you've done. Here, chat. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can. There's a few free ones here. This is the outfit changing room. At last! Come closer. I won't cut you. Don't worry. I'm the tailor. I can fix you up with some proper clothes. I struck a deal with our mutual friend, the collector. You bring in the templates and I'll craft it for you. All right. So I think, yeah, we should have some unlocked ones. What do you want to go with? Classic, Galaxy, Baguette, Retro, Reverse Burglar, or Winter? What's the outfit? First one I see. Cat, 24 months, and Fern getting some nice feedback. Everything's going well for us. Reverse Berg. Or Santa. Santa with a scarf. Welcome on in, Cat. It's been a while since I've streamed, so it's been a while since I've seen you in chat. We are checking out Dead Cell's new Return to Castlevania DLC, which I've written about and am in love with. Oh, there's the bats. What was all that then? What was all that then? Went to Maryland to see friends. You deserve all the rest, Cat. It's good to see you here though today. Everybody's coming out. Okay, so that's not where the DLC is. You'll know where the DLC is when we see it, chat. You'll know. Oh, what's this? Hello, adventurer. I request your help. Your head is disturbing. Anyway, my quest is too important for me to be picky. Evil is making its way back into the world. You must come with me into its heart and banish it once more. Down these stairs, you'll find a path to the castle's outskirts. I'll meet you there. All right, here we go, chat. Diving into the Castlevania DLC. The opening piece. I'll do one run of this, and then we'll hop into my save, which is towards the end of this content. So immediately, we see the in-between stages room has changed. Take the better sword there. And who's this? Welcome, stranger. I am Shinoa. I am a master of glyph magic. Alchemy is not really my strong suit, but I still might be able to help you make something of those cells you carry. So Shinoa is essentially a replacement for the collector in the DLC here. Shinoa, I was just confirming, because I remembered, but I didn't remember. Shinoa is from Order of Ecclesia, which was one of the DS ones, where glyphs were a major part of that gameplay. So again, already fun little bits of lore here. Makes sense that this would be the replacement for the collector. We still got the mutation guy. Well, this time we'll take the extra life. All right, into the castle's outskirts. All right, everyone, I'm gonna be silent as this starts. Turn your music up, gamers. Get ready. Viddy, are you out there? Get ready for the Symphony of the Night vibes to hit. Castle's outskirts. It's so good. Again, so this is a reimagining of the track done by the Dead Cells composer. It's so good. We got the merman, a werewolf. We got some classic Castlevania enemies right away. Little bony boys. A few bats. Werewolf walks like fish, waking up at 3 a.m. to get some cheese from the fridge. I swear, it's so funny. Literally like clockwork. Mom Toyd will leave her room at midnight every night after going to bed at like 10 and get a snacky from the, like, she's epitomizing the midnight snack. So again, this is the first biome and it's pretty hefty. Lots to explore here. The main game has a lot of this already, right? But oh, fuck, are you serious, me? But it has a lot of that diagonal room design that, you know, the original game has. Are you kidding me? These bony boys. Viddy, what's your favorite Castlevania music track? Or just anyone, really. So Viddy is our Symphony of the Night stan in chat right now. What's this?
Hello.
Why are you here? Wait, did you really awaken me by accident? Unfortunate, but let's at least make the best out of this unexpected situation. You probably don't understand where you are, and we don't have the time to linger on the specifics. Just know that my father is about to come back to life, and we have to stop that from happening at any cost. Meet me in his castle. We'll debate how best to fight him. Oh, and if you come across a Belmont, ask him to do his accursed job. Oh, I really need to stretch. Centuries without moving sure stiffens the muscles. Once more, I have to stop my father. When will it truly end? Okay, so let's try this. I haven't tried this yet. At any point, you can hop in here. Oh, okay, I have to do it on the title screen. We'll do it when I start my next run. As I said, there are tons of Castlevania tracks that they got straight from Konami. So that you can change it to the original Castlevania tracks at any time. Again, I'll say, these reimaginings done by the Dead Cells composer are pretty good. This track is Bloody Tears, right? Up we go, making our climb floor by floor to get to the castle proper. Please be happy is the game that never ends. Like, I appreciate it because it's letting moments. Oh, what the hell? Who's that? I got a cat. Got a key from that cat. A bandit cat, maybe. Sam, welcome on in. We just finally started the Castlevania DLC proper. I wanted to show how easy it was for new, fresh players to hop on in, and we're only an hour in, and we're already into the content off of a fresh save file. Again, so this is fresh save. You know, not a ton of unlocks made yet. Everybody's making din din right now, Sam. I'm excited. Let us know what you're making. Making me hungry. Yo, that's what we got going over in the fish paste household. Classic Castlevania. Ooh, this is a nice track. I know, Fern, honestly. Ooh, good sauce from scratch. McDonald's for dinner, spicy chicken sandwich and McDouble. They were at a Coke? That's like... That's fucked up, honestly. I think we have officially reached the top of the elevator. Someone failed their parallel parking. This carriage seems to have swerved right into the castle's front gate. Its driver must have been distracted by a very big insect. Remember this? Remember this, guys? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I didn't realize. Taking that grenade... Can I, like, drop it? Fuck. Taking that grenade gives me... I take double damage now. I didn't read it properly. If Dylan is the Smash Bros one, I agree. That whichever Sprouse is the one that's like really into Smash Bros. Shit. Shit. We're gonna have to play it real careful here, chat. Oh, another fun thing that I only realized recently, I saw there was an option for diet in this, and I was like, what? You can choose what food you get that appears in the game, which is really fun. I've turned on Castlevania-esque. Take the survival here for sure. Get a little bit of a health boost where we can get it. What an extravagant fountain. Well, it would be less sinister if it wasn't running on blood instead of water. I'm wondering how many innocents they had to kill to fill it. Come on. Whew. Oh, we got the ribbon key. Hey, hello. Oh, a visitor. I was starting to lose hope of Richter coming to free me. So I could tell him that I don't need it. I can look out for myself. I'd sent my kitty cat Biako on a mission to get me the key to this room, but he came back empty-pawed. I guess I have you to thank for that. Anyway, I'm free at least. My cat seems to like you. Don't forget to give him a little scritch behind the ears. As for me, I'll pack my things and go help Richter. What would he do without me? Maria's cat. The beautiful white cat that was carrying the key to the owner's prison. He's so cute and vicious. A proud member of his species. So we've replaced our bomb, which is good because I had the double damage, with Maria's cat, which is now a companion that will join us on our adventures and scratch out the eyes of all my enemies. Whew. We survived. We're going in to Dracula's castle. Let's take the improved Frost Blast over our shield that we have. Oh, I got 60? I don't even remember doing that. I will gladly take it, though. Let's take the trap. Help me out, Maria. Let's get a upgrade to the health flask. Or not Maria. I just forgot her name. I was literally looking up. Shanoa. The little ticker. Oh, the time? I think I might have that stuff turned on. Or maybe it is just on. Oh. Yeah, I added, I put some more stuff back in that we have on our main screen, our prep screen, that just, we hadn't brought over to the screen, and, you know, we have some stuff, there in the bottom. Also, I mean, drop an emote or two, and we'll finally see something that we hadn't added up till now. Let's put some money into the bat volley. I don't even have this as a power in my main save yet. Let's go. Got the little emote explosions. We're gonna have to clean it up so that it fills out that bottom bar a bit better. Into Drax Castle we go. Check your phone if you want to get hungry. Oh, come on, fish. Come on. Oh my Jesus. Can I show this on stream? This might be pornographic, honestly. Look at this shit, chat. Look at that. Look at that. The bowl and then the cheese pull with the little pasta on the fork. Woo! Bolognese. Bolognese. All right, here we go into Drax Castle for the first time. You feel like you don't belong here. The walls themselves seem to judge you. Dracula's Castle. don't let me forget to bring Maria's cat into the equation. These spear guys are assholes. So again, this DLC essentially turns this part of the game into a Castlevania roguelike. The rebound stone. I just got that blueprint in my main save. We move fast around here. A good noodle. There's something about the way that's written that just feels nice. Giving Adam Driver good soup. I mean, yeah, exactly. At the end of my review in progress, I mentioned that it'd be really great if Motion Twin decided this was the last thing they were gonna put into Dead Cells. Yeah, I feel like it's the culmination, right? Like, this game was heavily inspired by, as they said themselves, Symphony of the Night, and then you get this DLC, which is essentially Symphony of the Night through and through. Like, if they decide to call it quits on Dead Cells after 5 straight years, by the way, of content, I would be fine with that, especially if they announce that they're going to be working on the next Castlevania proper. That would be fun. Panchaku, this is one of my favorite weapons if you've never seen this in the game, chat. It is a nunchuck. Cooking pan nunchucks, basically. Brutality is back on the table with that. Zooming through here. Wiping out Drax Castle. The hell, bro? The hell, dude? We've unlocked the Simon Belmont outfit with that lore room. So there's lots of little rooms like that that are just little winks and nods and references. I knew you were one. Now we're up in the ramparts of Drax Castle. So as I was telling Sam, because Sam's someone who has played Dead Cells, but not for a minute, and was wondering, you know, like, okay, how accessible is this, though, for people that haven't played in a hot second? And what I was saying was, you know... Hell yeah. This content is actually surprisingly a little easier than some of the harder biomes. It gets harder, obviously, as it goes along, and you progress through the storyline, but it's totally something you can hop into, again, as your first Dead Cells experience. Another thing I appreciate about it is that it finds ways to hook this stuff back into the main Dead Cells stuff, the core Dead Cells experience, which you'll see shortly. So we've found the door to the Master's Keep over there. We just want to clear out some more rooms, see if we can't get to 60 kills without getting damaged. Woo! Oh, you fucker. I was up to what, like 50 already? God, that guy sucks. I hate him. No, fuck a cursed treasure. Cursed treasures, if you've not played this game, essentially are take one hit and you die. You have to kill 10 enemies to get rid of it. Too scary. All right, let's head to Drax Keep. Let's take him down. It'll be nice and easy. Hello, Shanoa. Let's keep trying to get that bat volley going. Vengeance. These are my go-tos, especially this stage of the run. All right, here we go. Our long walk up the steps to Drax Keep. All right, let's get it. Let's get him. What's this? What? Excuse me? We're getting pulled down to the defiled necropolis? Thousands of humans pulled from their eternal slumber to something. What the hell is this shit, bro? Death himself. Oh, bro, he laughed at us. Little dork. You get squished. You get a little squished. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Why did I go back to it? Let's get a drink. Let's get a drink. I'm telling you, the Panchaku. Get wrecked, dude. Those Vanias are Metroiding. I have a good build here. And we just killed death, baby. No, wait, I wasn't done. Well fought. Sadly, the ritual went through. My father has been brought back into this world. Even if we killed his most trusted lieutenant, the situation is dire. Yes, I am, Glory. Yes, I am. Welcome. I need to find a way to reach my father's sanctum. I'll come fetch you once I figure out what to do next. So, up to this point, this is all that we're able to do. In the DLC, and then it spits you back out now to the main game. And then on a second run after this, the gold and silver rings to the clock room if you want to fight the real drag. Well, here's the thing. There is a biome in the base Dead Cells video called the Clock Tower. And that might be where we're headed next. I know my Dracula lore. That's why we keep you around. Hey, you short stuff. You made it this far alive, eh? Well, you know what I mean. I'm the blacksmith. You gotta get. It's on an 8-minute timer. Shit, I'm already at 13 minutes. I work with the collector next door. Nice. So if you got the cells, I can improve your gear. So this is like a long-term thing. You dump cells into this to unlock permanent upgrades to your item drops. So what's the call here, chat? We've officially done what I wanted to show you from the base fresh file save. Do y'all want me to hop into my current save now and show you some of the later game content of this DLC? See if we can't try Richter mode. And then maybe turn on the streaming, the stream interaction stuff in Dead Cells. What's the call? Because again, now it's just a basic, it's a core Dead Cells run after this. Okay, gamers are doing stuff. I think I'm gonna say we'll hop into my current save. We'll hop into my current save. Just kidding. Fish says continue the run. That's the other nice thing about Dead Cells. Now we're continuing. That's the other nice thing about Dead Cells. A lot of some other roguelikes don't have the ability to just leave your run and come right back. We're going in. We're going to continue the run. Fish has dictated. We continue the run. Several identical messages, all stamped with the King's seal. Citizens, anyone behaving strangely or manifesting signs of illness must be reported to the local patrol promptly and without exception. There's something written under one of the signs. Anyone. That means everyone. So this is the village. I like this map because the way this biome works is there's lots of little houses and places you're able to go into. Little sub-rooms within the overall area to explore. And you need to go into some of them to find keys that will unlock the exit to this area. Oh, almost forgot Maria's cat. She's so handy, actually, the cat. She'll pick off guys for you. Got 10,000 bucks. Let's see what's in here. There's a cat in the game, cat. Not you. Yeah, cat's really handy. She'll kill enemies for me in this game sometimes. She's a better gamer, you know, so I sometimes have to call cat and be like, can you kill these enemies for me? Shit! Oh, what the fuck? Let's try the bats. That's pretty nice. A little arcing attack. Throwing knife or tonic. I kind of like both the things I have, so I'm just going to recycle for cash. Again, since this DLC forces you back into the main content of Dead Cells, I actually did get to the final boss with one of my runs for the first time last night. It's exciting. I had to stop myself from continuing to play because it was already pretty late. And if I didn't, I would have kept playing like all night. Because this game is so addicting. And again, there's one of the keys we need. It's a great, like this DLC was a great reminder for me as to how good Dead Cells actually is. There's a reason I said it in my article because I'm pretty sure I knew it from word of mouth, but didn't have that 100% confirmed. If you look up like lists of best roguelikes all time, Dead Cells is like second to Hades. So like, ooh, is this an upgrade? This is definitely an upgrade. Yeah. Let's give Maria's cat 6. How about the bats? Is this an upgrade over my bats? Oh, just barely. Not worth it. So we get the key that we got to get through here. Again, it's similar to Rogue Legacy in that way, where like the levels aren't completely randomly generated, right? Like these platforms and all this stuff isn't completely just like the layout of each room isn't completely randomly generated. These are handcrafted stages that are then stitched together randomly. Handcrafted rooms and levels that are stitched together from within each biome. So it gives you that feeling. It's similar. I think Rogue Legacy had a similar design philosophy. It still feels... Are you kidding me with that? Oh, I'll take this. It still feels like a homegrown... No. I did not for... Because I was waiting a little bit. Oh shit. I don't have the ability to access those in the save yet. Bye, losers. All right, from the village to the clock tower. So I can go here. It will not progress the DLC content. I have to meet Alucard back in the prison for him to tell me that we need to come here. So, bummer. Hey, you there. I work for the blacksmith. I can patch up your gear for cheap. I'm not really supposed to be here. Let's just keep that between us, okay? Alright. Whatever, dude. Alright, come on then. How much you got on you? So this guy will upgrade your current stuff to a higher tier. So you see we got 1,856 DPS out of this. You upgrade it. 2,328, so it's now better than our main weapon. We'll just have to remember to use it more often. Maria's cat gets a 598 DPS upgrade. Now this does 132 damage instead of 98. Watch me just beat a whole run with this on... This is fresh save, so no like special weapons or anything. That would be pretty nice. So yeah, again, this game was already something deeply inspired by the Castlevania series, right? There's a clock tower in this game, a part of several Castlevanias. Something that's already so deeply ingrained into Castlevania lore. It just happens to already be in this series, or in this game. It's something that even Alucard, one time you meet with him, like, remarks on. Rinks, hello, welcome on in. We are playing Castlevania, the Return to Castlevania DLC. Shit. We just did. This is a fresh save, so yeah, I'm really liking it. This is a fresh save, so I was trying to show the experience of, you know, how quickly you can get into the content, which is a really big plus to me. I think, you know, with a lot of the other DLC content, you'd have to get through a few levels of the main game to get to it, you know, to get to the new stuff. This one, you can. This was a fresh save, and I got to the Castlevania stuff within an hour. Research notebook. The bodies immersed in the latest solution are changing less quickly. I must extract the essence of the solution and apply it to other volunteers. Yeah, it's definitely a acquired taste. I really like it. They call it Souls Light, which I didn't realize is like a big marketing thing for them. I'm not normally good at Souls games, but I've been doing pretty good at this so far. Oh, I hate these guys. Woo! Woo! Oh, come on. Whew. One of the things I really like about this compared to a lot of other roguelikes is, as you can tell probably after seeing this just be played for a little bit here, it is very much a don't stop moving and keep attacking kind of gameplay style. So yeah, if you're not used to that, it's certainly a lot to take in. And that's obviously super different from what you'd probably expect from Castlevania too. So it's I like it in a way that it's the DLC kind of presents a new way to play Castlevania in a sense. I may die here, so we'll get to see my save. Yeah, what I really like, Sam, is a lot of the weapons and abilities will stagger enemies, so, you know, you can dodge, get a hit in, and then just start wailing away. Oh yeah, yeah, I've been running into that a lot. I really like that the characters really, it feels like you have a good amount of control over their movement, so that even when you do dive into something, like, here, let's see. Okay. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I can really cut off that dodge, where normally it goes, you know, almost across halfway down the room. I can cut it off right at the, you know. So you can see I have a little cat friend here, Rinks. Jesus. Okay, well, there you go, Sam. Dodge, as I say, you know, oh, I love how this thing works so well for me. I dodge right into a trap. Sorry, Fish, I let you down. Did not win with this save. Oh, well, you can see the Alucard interaction here. Ah, there you are. I looked for you everywhere in this sordid prison. I found a way to reach my father's throne room, for real this time. Your island house is a clock tower, just like my father's castle. We should be able to exploit this similarity and go back to my world to fight him. I'll see you in the clock room. Try not to die until then. You may only enter the Return to Castlevania DLC once per run. So what this is... this could be worded a little better. What this is saying is you can go the normal route we took, which is to find that little staircase down and go into the little Bible thump flying by. You can go into the castle outskirts again, but now there's a new way into the content, which is through the clock tower, which takes you straight to Dracula's castle. So there's basically you can access two different tiers of the content, because when we get to the clock tower and Dracula's castle through there, you'll see that Dracula's castle is a little bit different than we remember from our last run. So what we'll do now is we'll switch to my current save. So you can see what it looks like for a Castlevania or a Dead Cell save that has a lot more unlocked. And we'll try it over. Say, yeah, you can return over and over, yeah, for sure. Here we go. I just procced the Steam achievements for the Castlevania achievements I've gotten so far. And right away you'll see I pre-unlocked something I knew I wanted to showcase for stream. I unlocked one of the outfits. I am Trevor. Trevor Belmont. Don't be discouraged by your previous failure. You can do it. I'm not against some backtracking in a castle. I'm used to it. The castle may be full of danger, but you can't falter now. So you can see my little jars here are filling out quite nicely. This is a thing from another DLC. See, I got quite a lot of stuff up here already. I've unlocked this mirror. A tentacle. All right, let's get in here. So we are on. We're basically starting this run where we left off on the last one, where we're trying to get to the clock tower. Let's take the Spartan sandals and Alucard's shield. Can be used to attack in melee. Deals critical damage after a parry. We got kicks. That's the weapon we picked up is just the ability to kick. Let's get in here. Well, actually, well, I don't have any of the others unlocked, but I can show you, I think, some of the other costumes that I've gotten the blueprints for so far. No, I can't. They're all hidden still. But I have the blueprints for a lot of the other characters. It's just a lot of cells to get them. I do have the Risk of Rain guy. And I don't think... maybe this is supposed to be Shovel Knight, but it's not blue. But we're rocking Trevor. I really like... I don't know if this tracks for anyone else. The art style is very like 3D models on the Game Boy Advance, if you know what I mean. Like this is how 3D models looked like in the Game Boy Advance, but HDified. They look cell shaded. You might even say it's deadly. I don't know why you would say that, but. So this is, again, this is the entrance to the DLC normally, but we are not taking that route. We are going for the clock tower. Oh yeah, I forgot this is a thing now. You can see a kind of route to go down to get to certain biomes, which is, I think, something that was not in the original game, which is pretty cool. You can kind of plan out your route. So we want to go to the Promenade, the Ramparts, Black Bridge, Stilt, Clock Tower. I do like the pot. I do like the pot better than the kick. The pan, I should say. Come on. Let's see, chat. So, like I said, I have made it to Drac and Drac's final form once. That's why our review is a review in progress at this point. I want to beat it before I give it a final score. Let's see if we can't do it on stream here today, huh? Rip, rip, rip. Oh, just me not beating the DLC yet? It's mainly time related. I would have gotten there. Ah. This is the rip run then. This is... See, last time we were saying rip to the run. Now this is the rip run. Fuck. I was trying to parry. I'm not good with the shields in this. As I said, I'm more of a... go murder man. So I'm not really great with the... Here we go, the Promenade of the Condemned. I'm not great with the shields. Because I'm mainly trying to avoid even being close to getting damaged. I would have gotten the 30, I think, at least. You can see I have a lot more stuff here and also a lot less. I've already unlocked a lot of the stuff you were seeing on the last screen. Put that into that. Upgrade that pan. Let's take the extra life. Because that's the... I don't want to empty my backpack. It's like telling me to empty... I'll do it so it shuts up, I guess. I'm okay. I'll keep my backpack full, please. So again, this is one of the things I appreciate is that, you know, Motion Twin is able to showcase all the beautiful work they put into the base game here by kind of forcing you back into the non-Castlevania stuff to be able to get to the finale of the content. It's one of those things that I kind of mark as a slight negative if you are a Castlevania fan who's kind of just here for that. But, you know, I've kind of fallen back in love with it. Okay, let's you know, so there's that as a slight... Can we not take all these dumb hits, Nate? Please? But again, at the other part of that perspective is, well, there's also no other Castlevania content anymore. So, not like you have many other options anyway. The Bible. Oh, I wish I had the money for the Bible. It's one of my favorite weapons from this DLC. Hi, Phil. Phyllis is here and hiding under my chair. I think Julie is making dinner. And when the pan starts a sizzling, Phyllis starts a shaking. You could, I don't know if you could see my little health vial on the bottom left. It can now give me like 5 drinks. And again, that refills at the end of every chapter, each biome. So why is this thing telling me to empty my backpack? All right, Rinks, thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your lurk. Maybe if you see the Dracula boss fight start, come give us some energy as we try to fight. Come on, just can you go away as a prompt, please? Okay. Now it's gone. Another shop, no money. Hey, you there. Huh? There's water running through my cell. Huh. Nice. I think something in the water touched my leg. Help! Huh? Rip, dude. Another thing I really appreciate about Dead Cells is that runs are really consumable. I feel like to get to Drac, it's under an hour, if not right at an hour. So I think it's a perfect little nighttime Steam Deck game where you're, you know, ready to, you know, get a little quick run in. Oh, come on. Bomb thrower ain't got nothing on me. But then the little baby one almost got me. Ooh, we like the phase. The phase ability is nice. Deep in here. Oh gosh, it's just to another DLC area which will not take us to the clock tower, so we'll ignore it. We like an enemy dropping a full-on upgrade. A lot of our stuff's brutality based, so we're focusing the brutality again. We love brutality around here. If there's anything you know about VGG, it's those gamers love some brutal stuff, you know. So can't get past. Like, again, like I said, there's still stuff in my playthrough, my session. I have 20 plus hours in this now, and from going back to 2017 to today, and there's still stuff I have yet to unlock just in the base game. I'll say this too, another nice thing. The review copy for the DLC we were given gave access to all the DLCs. So there's lots of content to consume here. And I'll say it's a great value. Dead Cells itself is, I think, about $20. You can get, or maybe it's less, maybe it's like 15. And then you can get the Dead Cells base game with the Castlevania DLC for $22. The DLC itself is $10. It's already a good deal. And then you can get a bundle with like all of the DLC for like $32. So good value out there. If you have any interest in what you've seen here with Dead Cells. On to the ramparts, and then the first boss fight, and then I think one other place, the village, and then the clock tower. And then we're on to the DLC. Let's get this melee mutation. And let's pour some into some more Castlevania stuff. The rebound stone throws a magic stone that bounces on surfaces and moves faster after each bounce, deals critical hits, and accelerates sharply after passing through you. The words digital video disc are engraved on the stone, probably some sort of unholy incantation. Oddly satisfying when it hits corners. Very good. Again, cheeky little game this is. I want to get rid of this shield because I'm not using it. So those mutations, another thing I maybe didn't say when we were, that's another biome, when we were first checking this out was, you can take 3 at any time. So you kind of have to pick, you know, for your current build, what's going to do best for you. Again, I'm all about damage. So I take a lot of the brutality stuff. And I always safety strat and go with an extra life because even with 5 heals, I don't feel confident in my abilities. Honestly, let's replace the shield with this bow. The bow will do us better. Why'd that guy take so long for me to get around to? Face flask. I still don't really know what that one does properly. I'm just gonna check. Got one of those classic beep boop notification noises. Make sure we're not missing anything crucial. Good. Killed that elite boss before he even left his little chamber. Or elite enemy, not boss. Oh my god. I've never, like, taken damage from those little guys before. Give to you money. I've been talking to Fern a lot recently about the fact that we're in probably one of the best TV eras of since we've been together, me and Fern, where there's just so many shows that are so good that we're watching on that are all on right now. So right now we have The Last of Us. We have Shrinking, which is on Apple TV. It's a great show with Jason Segel. Come on, dude. I'm just taking dumb hits today. We have Abbott Elementary, which is a great comedy on ABC, I believe. If you're not watching that, get on that. It's a workplace comedy at a school. Philadelphia. Is this better? Oh, it's so much better. Goodness. Been waiting for an upgrade on that, I think. Mandalorian is back. And then we have soon Ted Lasso coming back. Got Succession coming. Like, there's never not a good show to watch. One of our favorite shows just got a new regional edition, Taskmaster. I'm sure if you are friends with Fern and I, we've tried to convince you to check it out at some point. And we've been watching the Australian version recently. That's been really fun. Oh, truly overwhelmed. Oh, what the fuck is it? What the hell? What the hell? Excuse me? That just lied to me, dude. What the hell? It's been a good era for TV. Poker Face. I forgot about Poker Face, which is probably one of the best ones of the batch of shows I listed off. Ryan Johnson, who's the Knives Out guy. Whodunit show starring Natasha Lyonne, the Queen. I'm not getting any bonus stores on this run, but we're still got a good build going. We're like one really good weapon away from feeling a lot better about this. I can. There's a ledge over here. Just kidding. Keep taking dumb hits, but they aren't hurting that hard. Like, they're not hitting hard, so I'm not too worried about it at this point. I think this might be the clock tower. No, this is the bridge. The village. We need to get to the village first, which is after this boss fight. Fingers crossed, gamers. Took too many dumb hits to try to get to 60 there. Fern doing dinner coordinating. All right, let's see. I do like a slowdown, but Vengeance is too good for me. I do take dumb hits, and so the ability to be able to really punish after a dumb hit is nice. So we'll go with that. All right, Black Bridge, first boss. Okay, what is the Face Flask? Inflicts 5 damage, negative 3% damage received. So I hurt myself a little bit, but I take less damage after. Okay, I don't hate that. It's a little weird. Just look how good this boss fight's going compared to with the base stuff that I had on the last run, right? Like, finish him. Let's just finish him. Got him. Easy. The Bible. Okay, so if you are a Alien Nation, I've never seen that. If you are a fan of Castlevania, you'll like the Bible weapon here. Oh, it's so weak, though. It's so weak, I can't take it. I'll do it just for the showcase. So you may remember the Bible is a weapon where you activate it and it goes around you and is kind of a damaging shield around your character. In Dead Cells, the Bible is instead a melee weapon that you use to smack enemies down with. And if you get 2 attacks, if you get both smacks in on an enemy, it will send the Bible floating around you. It's just a fun little twist. Fun little twist on the Bible weapon. All right, we continue on to the village. Smack them up. Okay, the Bible. I've never had it work this effectively. Just realized the accidental comedy of that bit. I've never had the Bible work this effectively for me. Whoa, a whip? We haven't. I've yet to. I've played at least like 6-7 hours of the DLC. I've yet to unlock any whip. That's exciting. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Viddy, what is your? How do you feel about the Netflix show, Castlevania? I watched the first season and really liked it. I have not watched any of the rest. I'm just curious, as a Castlevania fan, if it did it for you or not. Didn't get into it. You're valid. You're valid. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's definitely one of those, like, I really like it, but it's one of those I know, like, yeah, like, I know Fern wouldn't like to watch, you know, because they definitely are like leaning into the, yeah, this is a rated R little animation, okay? We swear, and there's just piles of blood everywhere, okay? I don't have the key. Where's this? Yeah, I bring that up because, you know, with only so much time to spend with Fern in a week, with all the work that they do, both for VGG and for their just job, you know, we have to be kind of picky about the shows we decide to watch, and so it's something I will eventually watch. Maybe I know they have like a spin-off show coming out. Maybe before that comes out, I'll finally go back and binge through. Another statue of the king accompanied by a guard, and a very big one at that. A little too big, maybe? Yikes, 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 okay, okay. Jesus! Let's chill with the attacks that guy does, huh? Give us something nice. Grenade. 1,000 damage. That's my DPS right now, so like a one-off, just 1,000 is not like the most inspiring thing. I need a fast weapon. Both the pen and the Bible are a little more heavy, lots of damage in one go, or in slower paces. Could really use some quicker weapons. That said, the last run I had that I almost like got to the very end of the game with had a very slow weapon. So maybe I'm a dum-dum. All right, clock tower. The clock tower is the most tricky one for me at this point, because there's a lot of enemies there that I still haven't quite figured out the best way to approach. So let's give it a go. I like getting to the clock tower with one of the pet companions that can really help, you know, take some of these guys out. Pasta's done. Let's go. Whew. Making some timely dodges here. Oh, God. Okay, so this is one of those elite enemies, but has a protective shield that can only be broken once you break these guys. Whew, that went better than I expected. Minus 10% damage. You burn the ground when you dodge. That's nice. I've not been taking advantage of the extra jump that last amulet was giving me, so. Ooh, okay. I'll have to showcase the pasta here in a sec. This is one of those games where I don't feel like I can pause. You know, I kind of want to get through a run. And I'm just saying this as conversation. I'm not saying like, so that's why I'm not showing you pasta. But because it's so like flow based, you know, it's like so get into the groove. Wasted my Death Defiance there. That's awesome. I lost the groove. No, this I told you, the clock tower is a tricky one. The boss fight is no problem for me. It's everything else around. No. You threw off my groove. I'm gonna throw you out the window. There's a lot of the enemies here. It's just like, it's not, what it is with these guys is they're not conducive to the way I play. They're not guys to stand and wail on. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna leave you there. Ooh, the Hyperlight Drifter Sword. Oh, it's better with the gun. Oh, it's both. We gotta try this combo. Okay. So this is one of the, they have like a indie friends kind of content update that they put out last year, and so there's a lot of stuff from like Hollow Knight, Hyper Light Drifter. Yeah, I'm gonna get this health that I left down here. So this is from the game Hyper Light Drifter, which is really cool. That's a cool, it's a cool, oh god, it's a cool combo where you want to shoot them to proc them as a marked target for critical hits. And then the critical hits from the sword recover the ammo for the gun. I like this. Clearly, I again have not gotten these weapons to this point. That's the guy I hate the most. The little, he like stops time to like dash across the stage. I just can't get his timing down. I like the tonic over the face flask. Face flask? Did I just say that out loud? Where am I going? I guess up that way, huh? Yeah, he's like using time. He like stops in one corner, then he dashes forward, and it's like with the way I play again with that move, kill. I am not trying to like count in my head. Okay, it's been like 3 seconds. He's gonna dash forward, you know. Seems I've inherited some children. One of my weapons. And then these guys too. It's with a lot of the, with a lot of the guys in this area, they have such good like high range too. They jump across the stage. And again, I can't quite figure out the limits of where I can stand, where I can hide. Okay, that's the exit. Just gotta get the key. I'm forgetting things I'm saying all day today. Woo! Woo! What did I pull off? What did I pull off for a congrats? I genuinely can't remember. Okay, key's probably in here. Let's take another sip of the potion. We got one more. Oh. Yeah, you know. Parenthood, it's really changed me. It's really made me think about just everything. Tunnel was cleared out very roughly. Doesn't look too solid. You know, making me think about what it means to be a dead cell. A dusty old bag that someone left here a long time ago. Some turkey. I guess we'll recycle it. We don't really need it. The hole in this wall is extremely small. Except maybe for a child. A child escaping from this horrid place from the clutches of the king. Yo, I shot the guy. That'd be nice. That'd be cool if that was like a... There is a surprising amount of, again, inspired by Castlevania, a lot of little secrets and things brought on by, you know, unexpected gameplay elements. Like, I know there's some biomes you can only get to, sorry, by wearing certain clothes, which is really cool. Stun bomb could be good. I like the two things I have though. Oh, here's the key. Okay, pick it up next time. All right. Clock keeper, clock maker, whatever his name is, I'm coming for you. We were talking about the Castlevania anime, Sam. Did you ever watch that? That's on Netflix. Ooh, does so much damage. Knowing the boss fights I have ahead of me, I'm not going to take this now, but I'm happy I unlocked it. There's not a lot of tight quarters for the boss fights I have ahead of me. Yeah, I remember. I do know that it had a very troubled development towards the end. I was saying that it's something I've watched a little bit of, but... yeah, season 1, and season 1's only like, what, like 5 episodes or something? 4 even? Basically a movie that they chopped into episodes. All right, Clockmaker. Timekeeper. Let's finish this. You think you're the only one that can manipulate time and space, bro? This won't end well. I can zap behind you. I can zap behind you and get you. I just got these other things. I'm not gonna take that. I know, this is great. I'm doing hella damage. We're almost there. To think that I'll see my father again just to stop him once more. Do you also need 2 rings to reach the secrets of your clock room? No? Lucky you. Look, Vid. Still, what a wonderful coincidence that your island too has a clock tower. As luck would have it indeed. Alright. So now when you get to Dracula's castle via the clock tower, things are a little different. Drex Castle has some new surprises for you. Six away from that whip. Let's see what Drax Castle is like this time. Why don't we? Hey, Jay. Yeah, Fish, are you there? We got the picture. We didn't get a taste review. How you doing, Jay? We are checking out the Castlevania DLC of Dead Cells today. Oh, who's that? Is that the boy? Drac himself is now harassing us as we try to make our way to his throne room. He don't want us to get there. Ay, 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 ay. Ignoring the cursed treasure. Yeah, Dead Cells, it's been out for a while, but it's what's nuts. And so this is another thing I highlighted in the review. The Motion Twin, the team, okay. There you go, Vid. Another question you had was, is there some castle stuff? Oh God, I got Ben on my stream now. We finally added emote little pop-ups, not over the gameplay. We're not gonna have the same issue where we spam emotes and I can't see the game. Not that that was a very particular situation for Ben that day. But, you know, I really enjoyed. I really have enjoyed on Infinity Breaks. Oh, okay. And then Drac with his bats. Come on, bud. Get out of here. We don't like you. I like watching the little emotes fly around, you know? Rings has it too. Okay, a full ADHD brain here as I'm running through. What I was saying was, Dead Cells came out into early access, I think in like 2017, which is the last time I played it. I never played the full release. Drek's a dick, dude. Yikes, yikes. Okay, okay, okay. Whoa. Things got dangerous there for a sec. But yeah, it came out in early access, thank you, in 2017, and then I think it came out in 2018 in full release. And every year since then, they put out some kind of DLC content pack for this game, which is so cool. You know, it's a game that can feel new even if it's been out for this long because it's constantly adding new stuff, which, again, can feel a little overwhelming as well. I hate these guys. I knew that was coming. Second sip of our potion. All right. I don't know if it's still there, but Symphony of the Night gamers, the castle's flipped. And what does this mean? We've activated Richter mode. I've never done this. So we're going to see what this is like really quick. We're now playing as Richter. We got the whip. Instead of a double jump, he's got the backflip. Instead of a dodge, I don't know how to dodge, actually. You should have a dash, but it's not working. Oh. Oh, the jump is oh, that's so good. The jump is full-on Castlevania Arc style. Oh, this is so good. Oh, thanks for making me use that. This is awesome. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played this yet. This special mode that you can unlock. How did I make it that the first time? Okay, let's go around the right way, the way the game wants us to. We're gonna have a J appearance in the Discord. And now we got the dash unlocked. Oh, this is so good. This is so it's so good, and it's just a little, it's probably sad for people that want to experience this specific content. You know, that's something they've been desperately missing from Castlevania since the series is basically dead. Rip in peace. You have to do a lot of the core experience gameplay before you can get to this Richter stuff. Woo! Well, thanks for coming down. I was mainly trying to kill you. Oh, come on, hit. There we go. So I'm curious, since this is like clearly like a side thing, is my run effectively dead at this point? Like, I die in Richter mode, I don't go back to the run I was on, right? Be a little better about our dodging here, Richter. Thank you. No shame in that, gamers, okay? No shame in standing at the very bottom of the stairs to get damage on an enemy, okay? Curious how much this is randomized in the same way that the base game is. Or if this is a curated experience. We got a door. Let's go in there before we do anything. I'm scared. Ooh, a new artifact. I think some of this stuff is just for the Richter mode, which is very cool. High jump. Press up while jumping to do it. Oh, let's go. Now we got a double jump. I like this in a way because I imagine what this is like a... I don't think this is like a full Castlevania's length of game, right? Like, I think this is a short form Castlevania experience, which is really cool. Let's go. Welcome to the VGG Discord. Got lots of amazing, friendly, amazing people there. Excited to have you hang out with us there. We talk about video. We talk about everything. Thank you. I needed that. It's a nice change of pace, this special mode. Nice change of pace from the core Dead Cells experience. Should really be using my holy water a bit more. So what happened was I got to a room which flipped the castle, Symphony of the Night style, and I found a cage that once had Richter Belmont in it, and I clicked on it and it activated Richter mode, which is something I have not been able to get to in my review playthrough yet. And so it's got the arcing jump, you know, the very specific style of arcing jump for Castlevania. I have just the whip as my weapon. I have the special abilities of, you know, the holy water from the game and stuff like that. I unlocked, instead of the dodge, we have a dash now. And so yeah, this is actually a lot more than I was expecting. What I was saying was, I have a feeling this is a more consolidated Castlevania experience. Oh, could it be? Okay, no. I thought we were officially heading to Drac there. Oh, maybe we are. No. I'm not. Yeah, I was curious. I was saying I don't know. Ah! No. This boss was already hard. Oh god. Oh my gosh, the holy water. I was going to die. I 100% was going to die there. Oh. Do I go to the... Oh no, I'm just back out. Oh. I'm so... Here, let me look up what they said. I was just staring at the wall, because yeah, if you look back at her when she's doing that, she will, she's Medusa. She will turn you to stone. Let me look. There's like a guide to Richter mode. I'm curious, is that the all of Richter mode? If it is, that's fine. I thought you could fight Drac as a thing. No, I guess, yeah, that's... Oh, I'm curious. So, to get to Drac, you have to fight Medusa first? Does that count for me, or do I still have to fight Medusa again with my basic run? That'd be nice if that counts as the Medusa kill. Freaking Drac. Oh, this is almost like after playing that for so long, I have to like remember. I have to like remember I'm still playing Dead Cells and not Castlevania. To a Drac. You're disorienting the people. And we're just connecting the two. We explored the left side of this room already. Fern, I don't know if that's you messaging me to check the status. I am approaching the last few boss fights of this section, so... I still have to fight Medusa? My god, though. I'm just chewing through her. No, it's okay. I should be done soon. Petrified key. We haven't even found 10,000. I can't pass up this combo though. I'll keep it in my backpack. I can't pass up this combo, but if it's proving to not be worth it, I'll switch to the Impaler. Whew. I mean, did you see how I was just eating through that health bar of hers? Once I was doing the combo of shoot, then I do my... So what's happening is... shoot marks the enemy for critical damage with the sword, and you can shoot multiple times to do even more critical damage, and then the phaser ability I have increases the damage of the next attack by 1,000. Here we go, we're where we need to be. Here we go. Master's Keep, gamers. Do we think I've got it in me? The Drac fight begins very soon. And I think we are going to call it after this. No matter what happens, if I win, I lose. I can unlock a bunch of stuff today. Ooh, I could. Ooh, we're putting points into the Alucard outfit. Are you kidding me? None of this is worth taking over what I have now, though. Gamers, here we go. Send me your energy. Send me your power. We are heading... Oh, it's even stronger now. We are heading into the Dracula fight. And so the fun thing is, depending on what outfit you have, out of the characters that the Castlevania character outfits you can get, there will be unique there will be unique dialogue that Drax says to you. Setting power right now, but it's by fax, so it might take a while. You know what? I'm keeping an ear out for the wooden steak. Check. Garlic at the ready. Silver. The banker said no. Master's Keep. That was a terrible fax impression as well. I'm sorry. All right. What's up, gamers? Hey, it's you. Thanks again for freeing me, my decomposed friend. Sadly, I won't be able to join you either. Dracula drained all the strength out of my body during our previous fight. Kill him for me, okay? I understand your fear, but you have to go stop my father. The castle is sturdy. Don't hesitate to give it your all during the fight. It's safe. May your victory also solve my father's issues. Oh, my father issues. My daddy issues. Here we go, gamers. Here we go. Sub loser. Be gone! What is a man? Shoot Dracula! We meet again at last, Belmont. Let's finish this. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Get a quick heal there. Hey, it's not working. Hey, I just drank water. Oh, he's healing. Whew. My teleporting is not working on Drac. Well, that messes with my build a little bit. Heal. Ooh, good dodge. Me. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fuck! Okay, so, spoiler alert. There's 2 phases to Drac. So, I was kind of fucked, because I had used all my potions already. I was not gonna be able to win that in the end. But there we go. There's your, you know what? The fun thing is, that works perfectly for what this was, which was a showcase of this. Not trying to do a full playthrough. Get you excited. I know, I'm so mad. I made some bad choices there at the end with my dodges and stuff. And then I think what threw me off was the fact that the teleporting was not working. That I was like, oh fuck, this throws out my whole strategy. But yeah, this was a showcase of this DLC. So the good thing is now, if you want to see what Dracula's second phase looks like, you're gonna have to go and check it out for yourself. It's actually really cool. He killed me in like 2 hits, and that were the first time I got to him. So at least I'm consistently getting to him, though. You know, but it's really. As I said, I kind of played a game I did not enjoy, which you'll see a review for coming in the coming days. And it was so exciting to hop into this, which I am really in love with again. And again, we will have a full review for this soon. And maybe we'll play it again on stream. Because there's a streamer mode, which is something I haven't obviously tried. It's been in here. It's not like brand new. Let's just look at this really quick. Alternative soundtracks, Castlevania. Let's go. That's sick. So they have 60, I think they said. Here, let's look. It says on here 60 original Castlevania tunes and 12 classic tracks in the Dead Cell style. So once you hop into the game, let's just see if even so. This is the entire soundtrack now. Yeah. Oh, that PSX synth and guitar. Oh baby, I should have been doing this from the start. What am I doing? Let's go. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I heard it kick into this. So good. Anyways, again, if you want to read about our impressions of the Return to Castlevania DLC, there it is. There in chat. Feel free to check that out. We will have a full review by the end of the week with a score. You know, once I finish it, I'll be able to hop in there and fill out all my thoughts and loves and everything about that game. And yeah, I appreciate you coming out. Please stick around. We're going to drop a raid here in a second.